Hey guys, Dominus here, and welcome back to the Thaumaturge. This will be the part 4 of the series, and we just arrived in Warsaw, and we are getting ready to go to our father's funeral. I hope you will enjoy this part, and if you do, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into it. Hey, and welcome back. So first, we need to check out our skills. Since we got 2 more, new skill points. Then, um, I don't know which one to go for. Let's go with this one. One more. The skill additionally counts the state on a random enemy. Yeah, so let's just go with that. Okay, Bond of Brutality increases the damage from the salutors next attack by 50%. Okay,
When people unite, empires fall.
city is really big. Okay, we can explore the southern Thaumaturge now. Yeah. You just go this way. Railway station hall. Too bad, I would like to actually hear some of the NPCs talking, because we have a lot of that seeing in the game. The Daily Courier, the latest news, and the chief of police of the city of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that in connection with their majesties visit, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protect against thaumaturges, and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Yesterday, near Rimarska Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturgy be punishable by death. The protesters were intoxicated and started a fight with the police and unit dispatched on the scene. Wanted notice: to all police station chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Baurici Nieritz, leader of the Shiv's gang, recently seen near Versbova Street. Description: hair blonde, eyes blue, face round, stature sizable. Distinctive marks, dark circles around his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief and a murderer, particularly active in the Srodmeshe area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Thai Thaumaturge leaflets: citizen, beware of thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control over our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturge brains are burned out from thoughts that go against nature, hence they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it is too late. Okay, we got a new point. Enemy in the... Okay. Gives a 60% chance of slowing the enemy's action. Let's just skip the point for now. The country weekly magazine Chants of Warsaw Governor General. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28 was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Maximovich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by his second-in-command, Adjutant General Scalan. There is no job in this country for people with my education. There's a lot of reading going down here. Their Majesties has arrived. When this issue of the courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guests. His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, the King of Poland, Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On this long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all of the kingdom. And with that vow of loyal allegiance, Polish heart sends to the throne and quiet echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects, and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland, and in the name of that comfort, the Polish people under Russian rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their substantial needs will be recognized and ready for civic and public service. Revolutionary leaflets, brothers. The 11th-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike, put down your tools, and join the fight for our future. Something interesting here. Menu. To read that, I guess. XP, dude. Go. Tragedy on Marsakolska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including Respect Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislaw Szulski. No one seems to know the cause of the... Wait, isn't Szulski our last name? It is about our father. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of the building, or a deliberate attack. All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved ones. The Boguslavskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki lost their lives, and Franciszek Konskowski, the owner of a prime and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents are advised caution when walking on city streets. Okay, we got pretty much everything here. The city that does not forget.
Why such a crowd?
A circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa! Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of
He's gonna kill him.
Warsaw. Arrestować.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Poliaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
She dropped something.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Yeah, bullets.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
Ask her what she's suggesting.
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
Some kind of
Damsel in
resistance.
distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around.
A way to get out of the Kettling incident. Wanda, whom I met during the Kettling incident, needs me to help her in conspicuously escape. Pistol bullets, bullets that fell from under the woman's dress, scattered on the pavement. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope, because they were meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which is in these difficult times, make its way to even the hardest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision, just like the previous time and the time before that. This is nothing new for the person who took the risk.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Skivvy wants bloodshed here.
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Do you think it's a good
What do you want? My whole life on...
What happens if I go for this one again?
I was trying to keep from dragging ordinary people into the fight. They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Right. I don't know. Selecting yourself or salutor, you can preview both in your salutor skills. This will help to plan your attack. Summoning another salutor. You can summon another salutor at any time. A green frame around the salutor's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description above the salutor to find out why they will be useful at the moment. Oh, I didn't know this. Focus deprivation will be more effective against this enemy. Suffering receives damage at the end of every round. Let's go with planned attack. Yeah, we will, I think, decision. A quick attack on this guy and then this guy. What's the damage? Stay suffering on enemy. It will be better here. Stunning it. Oh shit. Still, right? Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Oh shit, this guy has a gun. Traits. Enemies can have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and they can be disabled. Disable enemy's trait to attack them with a salutor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension of force, you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Oh, how do I check? Attack with appear to disable. I hope he won't one-shot us. It's 50% chance of interrupting enemy's planned action. Oh, we got it done. Save 16 damage. Doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. Oh shit. Didn't expect that. Story.
Name?
Oh my god.
Shulski. Victor. One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
The floor.
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
Sit on a bench and wait. Brothers do 11-hour work days. Okay, we read that. This guy.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. He's one of them that went after the Ruskies with his bare fists.
I showed a couple of Russian soldiers when I think about the petitions.
I have moments like that sometimes.
And I gave it to some Ruskies in the kisser, too. There's this red-bearded fella sitting there. I glassed him in the face, then kicked him in the bean, and wham! On the floor. And I pinched his billfold, too.
Did anybody ask you? Shut your damn trap. Well, Are you from somebody?
Admit you didn't understand the question.
I don't really get what you're asking.
Good thing you're asking and not just running your mouth, like some people. The question is, do you got a backer in town? You set up with somebody? Do you work for somebody?
What
Ask who
about you
sent them.
guys?
Sonny, I've still been running the protection racket with Crook at the Ruzhitsky Bazaar. My dad used to work for him. But that was back in the day. Apart from that, I stay straight. I only hassle the Ruskies when I get a little loaded.
And I'm with the shivs.
Bullshit. You ain't with the shivs. Don't you go talking crap about the shivs, cause I know them. You better give a fuller explanation, cause I lose respect real quick. I'm sensitive about folks like that. Who you from?
Introduce yourself.
My name's Viktor Shulsky, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
Hey, you only come for a funeral.
I'm just here for my father's funeral.
I hope you don't miss the funeral toasts. Welcome to Warsaw.
Okay, let's sit down.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
Ask if she's got rid of her ammunition.
You'd better tell me if you managed to get rid of your ammunition.
If I hadn't, I'd already be locked up at the Citadel. I admit your behavior did successfully distract the Ruskies.
You're welcome.
All right then. What's such a gorgeous, hairy mug doing in a crummy place like this?
Ask who she is.
We've got a little time to kill. Maybe now you can tell me more about yourself. You seem to know your way around this setting. You've been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
Find out more about her acquaintances.
What exactly do your friends do?
I'd be glad to tell you, over coffee and jam donuts.
I'm afraid all these screws might have more questions and want to keep you here longer.
Then you won't just miss out on the pastries, but also an adventure worthy of a great cause.
Shulsky!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Another meeting. Fiddle is one that the smuggler of bullets proposed meeting at Berk Blitz. The woman I met during the Kettling incident was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarments. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she's done that. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again, and we'll meet at Berk Blitz for jam donuts.
Shulsky, this yours?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Can I ask why the sudden change of plans? Anyone I should thank?
If he wants to, he'll tell you himself.
Thank you.
Maybe the Rasputin. Victor's file, I have my own file. Did you lose something? Better look for it someplace safe. Vanda's file, I think this girl's been here before. Available upgrades. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. I'm not that good with setting up these spells, but yeah. Wanted notice. Okay, we learned about this guy before. Wanted list. 1002 Maria Barkova, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Praga, accused of complicity in stealing 2000 rubles worth of touch pomade, wanted. Description: short in stature, black hair, small hazel eyes, 3 scars on the right leg. Warsaw, August 3rd, 1905. 1003 Yefichuk Mezorius, serving time in prison on Zielna Street, escaped from the hospital on Pokorna Street, where he was treated on August 2nd, 1905. Description: tall in stature, frail, small round face, dark hair, small black eyes, small flat nose, 19 years old. 1004 Nudor Izak, 18 years old, son of Lebus, formerly residing in Minsk, Mazovietsky and Luka Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in an unascertained direction. Minsk, Mazovietsky, August 14, 1905. I'm too old for this shit. Okay, we can get in there. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia visiting to Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain that the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. Okay, we have everything here. When recruiting for the gendarmerie, it is recommended to reject the following candidates: person related to rebels, troublemakers, Jews, thaumaturges. Any deviation from this instruction must be very well argued. Stanislav Shulsky, widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband, died suddenly on August 31. At the age of 64, service for the repose of his souls will be held at St. Charles Borromeo Church on Saturday, September 7th at 11 o'clock, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends and acquaintances. Okay, we can get out. Tram stop. Oh, Jesus. Locked. Carriage. It was 13. Okay, let's go to the tram stop and go to cemetery. Note with an advertisement, men's tailor Roch Dobrutsky accepts all manners of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence from the start to the finishing touch. 11th Prosna Street, entry from the front. Okay, let me check out this way first. Would really like to be able to turn the camera around. Excuse me, just throwing up on the street. What the fuck is this parking job? Late Franciszek Hillmantel went to be with Lord following brief yet painful agony, having received the sacraments on August 18, 1905 at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anna Church on Krakowskie Predmieście on August 25 at 11 o'clock, followed by the transfer of the body to the family tomb at Powaszki Cemetery. Saturday 7 a.m. votive service in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Confraternity of the Holy Rosary. 9 a.m. Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loreto with a prayer for the conversion of sinners. Cemetery. Okay. We read that before. Each point now costs 2. Znepis Maria Wisnowska, Polish stage artist, to my beloved daughter, Woeful Mother. Here lies John Chmielec's our dear friend. In 1891 he met his end. What he is now lie deep inside, what he was never in mind. I really like that you have to explore for the experience. Friedrich Karl Nessel Road. Let's explore this way first before we go up. See. Mr. Shulsky, could I have a word with you?
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Creep that their father didn't have a heart. I don't know.
We've ruled out any coronary causes since the doctors couldn't confirm whether the deceased had a heart.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge. Put your hands down. Someone might see.
I think they know each other.
You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronian?
I will not keep you. That guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Change the subject, ask if your mother knows about your father's death. Maybe you were in jail.
I took a short trip to a Warsaw jail.
What? Are you joking? During the funeral? Are you alright?
Everything's fine, don't worry. Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Stay to say goodbye to your father.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better, and definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors.
Say goodbye sincerely. Sure.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now...
Leave now that you've said your goodbyes.
Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Ask how long he's been eavesdropping.
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life, I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
And you haven't made up your mind yet. Point out that it's none of his business.
With all due respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kaniechkin. Ivan Kaniechkin. Goodbye.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
What's your family home in Norton Śródmieście? Józefina Szulska.
Great-grandmother Josefina, a thaumaturge.
You carried with the note a few flowers gathered together and a note. You were closer to me than I could ever admit. And now you're gone, my heart is yearning. The simple words contain a sea of sadness and longing. The better was written with a trembling heart that cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death.
Grandfather called him a thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
It started to rain. Let's go to the carriage.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Szulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple. Why did you leave Warsaw so quickly?
Don't tell her anything. She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
Chase the hyena away.
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Let's go.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Okay guys, I'm gonna end the part 4 right here before we go to the family house. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below the video. And until next time, peace.